Listen, I know you want me to save my money so that we can buy the house and everything like we planned. But baby, I need to spend money on myself too. Sometimes I feel like I can't buy anything on my own without you making a big fuss about how much I spent. Today, we're going to talk about building financial stability in your relationship and getting you from a place where you're stressing over money to a place where you have a good relationship with your partner and your money. I'm Simone with Access My Life. Access My Life means you're strong, you're independent, you're a go-getter, you know your worth, so anyone can access your life. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you'd like one of these shirts to show the world that you're an open book, check the description box. Okay, now let's get back to the video. One of the main reasons in relationships as to why couples argue, it's because of money. That's right. Couples fight about their finances all day long. And it doesn't matter. It started years, decades, centuries ago, and it's still happening now. Finances is one of those topics in relationships that just keeps the mouth going. That just causes conflicts in relationships. It's one of those things that doesn't go away. It's always there. It's a very important piece of the puzzle in this thing called life. Money makes the world go round is a saying, but it's a necessary evil, or it could be a necessary good, depending on how it's used. Money is a subject that comes up every day of our lives, and sometimes multiple times for the day, because it is the greatest source of exchange for goods and services that we need, that we live by. It was instilled in us from a young child growing up that you need to go to school, get a good education, get a good job, so that you can have money when you're all good and done. So it's all about the greens. Unfortunately, but it's fact. Whether you have a lot of it or a little of it, you still need it. So it's no secret, nor is it a surprise, that it causes tension and friction in relationships and can even lead to divorce. And that's because everyone places a different value on money in terms of how it should be used, when it should be used, and the list goes on. So now, when you're in a relationship, you are two individuals coming together from different backgrounds with different views on money, and now suddenly you have to align your money values with your partner, and that's when it gets tricky. So my goal is to move you from the stage where you are selfish with your money to the stage where you open up about your finances and get you on your way to achieving financial stability with your partner. If you follow these 9 steps, you're going to find your way towards achieving financial success. Step number 1, setting financial goals. The first step to achieving financial stability with your partner is to set clear, achievable goals. Sit down and discuss your short-term and long-term goals with your partner. Whether it's saving for a house, paying off debt, or planning for retirement. Aligning your goals will help you work towards them as a team. Number 2, open communication. Communication is key in any relationship, especially when it comes to money. Be open and honest about your financial situation. Talk about your income, your debts, and your spending habits. Schedule regular meetings with your partner to discuss your progress and make necessary adjustments to your financial plan as needed. Step 3, budgeting together. Create a budget together that reflects your shared financial goals and priorities. Track your income and expenses and allocate funds for savings, bills, and discretionary spending. Did you hear that last one? Discretionary fund? It means you have to use discretion when spending. You can't just get up and spend whenever you choose or buy whatever you want. You're not alone anymore. You have a partner. So you have to consult with your partner. And remember to be flexible and willing to compromise to find a budget that works for both of you. Step number 4, managing debt. Debt can be a major obstacle to financial stability. Make a plan to pay off any outstanding debts together, starting with your highest interest debts like your credit cards, because you know they're killing you with the interest. And if you have a lot of debt, consider consolidating your debts or renegotiating your interest rates so that you can get lower payments. Step number 5, building an emergency fund. Life is full of unexpected emergencies, so it's important to have an emergency fund set aside. God forbid if you lose your job or get injured and cannot work for a while. What are you going to do? So it's very important that when you work, you try to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of income to take care of any living expenses in case of an emergency. A lot of people live from paycheck to paycheck and may find it very hard to do this. But if it's even $20 this week and $50 next week, you have to save something because every little thing together counts. It adds up. And when that rainy day comes, you're going to be happy that you did. So take note, it doesn't matter how limited your paycheck is, learn to save something out of it. All you have to do is just to be consistent so that every time you get paid, you save something. Put something aside. Get a separate little account just for that, so that you never have to touch it unless it's an emergency. Step number 6, investing for the future. Once you've built up your emergency fund, start thinking about long-term investment to secure your financial future. Consider opening a retirement account like a 401k or an IRA and explore other investment options. 401ks are offered through your job, so if your job offers it, take it and contribute as much as you can. And how it works is that your job is going to deduct a certain amount from your paycheck, whatever amount you agree for them to deduct, and the company will invest that amount for you. So your money is actually growing. And if you stay in that job until you retire, you'll be amazed as to how much you save. And if you leave that job for whatever reason, then you can actually roll over that money into what you call an IRA account. And that's another type of retirement account that you yourself can actually make deposits into that account and save for your retirement. Now, the beauty about these accounts is that the money goes in tax-free. So pretty much the money comes out of your paycheck before tax is added to that. So it actually saves you a little bit. So that's good. Now, when it comes on to the IRAs, there are different types of IRA accounts. You have the ones that are pre-tax, and then you have the ones that are after tax. That's another subject, but just focus on contributing. That's the important thing right now. Step number 7, planning for major expenses. Again, whether it's buying a house, planning a family, traveling the world, major expenses require careful planning. So start saving early and create a separate savings account for each goal to track your progress and stay on target. Nowadays, they have so many apps that you can use to save money, so you have no excuse as to why you can't do this. It's all at your fingertip. Just press a few buttons on your phone and access granted. Step number 8, seeking professional help. If you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure about your financial situation, don't hesitate to seek help from a financial advisor or counselor. A neutral and professional third party can offer guidance and help you in your financial situation, gear you, guide you to success. And lastly, step number 9, celebrating your milestones. As you work towards your financial goals together, don't forget to celebrate your milestones along the way. Whether it's paying off a debt, reaching a savings goal, or achieving a significant financial milestone, take time to acknowledge your success and reward yourselves for your hard work. Go out to dinner and celebrate. Enjoy a comedy show. The little things that you accomplish together, they matter and should be celebrated. So by following these steps and working together as a team, you can build a strong financial foundation in your relationship. Remember, it's not just about the money. It's about building a future together based on trust, communication, and shared goals. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave me a comment, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.